Like our hypothesis here is that there's, we've one of the first things we started with is like, hey, you have an image generated, like maybe you want to fix things up a little bit because they're not perfect, right? Like, and that's there's like a last mile problem of sorts that is actually critical when you deal with different kinds of verticals. They're not just going to take something that you generate from Midjourney or Stable Diffusion and take it as it is, right? They want to modify it a little bit. Maybe it's close, but not exactly close. And so, our hypothesis is that you really have to build out more of this ecosystem to enable things to be built and primarily a developer ecosystem, because our hypothesis is also that you'll be able to, like, the future is all about building these multimodal applications you need to provide something like a Stripe for visual generative AI, and that's a little bit where we're going.
Wait, Stripe for visual? I don't know if I understand that, but it sounds sexy as hell, man. Tell me more.
I mean, I add unicorn with another buzzword. How does it not sound amazing? No,
dude. Where are these VCs? They're throwing money at you now, man.
No, let me illustrate a little. I mean, I think that little phrase is really just meant to try and clarify, but it ended up confusing. I mean, when you think of like Stripe when it came out, and like, I guess I got to work on the analogy, but here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. That like Stripe when it came out back in like I think it was like 2009, maybe 2010. Their big value add was like you want to enable payments to be done on the internet, right? Any person who's building a bootstrap business, indie hacker, what have you, wants to build payments, but it's really hard to deal with like payment APIs. Like it's just really hard to do so. And so Stripe made it like delightful to build payment into an application because they gave you like here's 4 lines, put it in there, and it's just gonna work. You know what I mean? And to have that kind of a guarantee in something like visual generative AI just doesn't exist today. It won't work. It won't be like here's 4 lines and it just will work out of the box. It'll be like, hey, here's maybe 4 lines, and it might give you 400 error where the server is not working, and maybe the formatting of the thing isn't right, and good luck if your image looks the way you want it to. And so there's still a lot more finagling that needs to happen to get something to the point where it's exactly kind of what you have in your head. And so we want to get to the same level of like developer delight that Stripe offered for software to something that's like Gen AI, like visual.
Yeah. You're talking like, the developer experience.
That's right.
Of Stripe.
That's right.
I see. I get it.